Thanks. Now it's time for Talking with Joe. Joe Rose is live from the WQAM studios. Joe, we're going to talk about Jon Gruden in just a minute. Right now, let's talk about that Heat game last night. The good news is they defeated the Raptors. A very close game, but they pulled it off. But the bad news is there was a little bit of tension here. Heat forward James Johnson losing his cool, taking a few swings at Serge Ibaka. Joe, what happened here in this game, and were you surprised that Johnson sort of pulled this stunt?
No, those guys are physical guys. They don't back down. They're kind of power players in the game. They're kind of enforcers, both those guys, so I'm not surprised neither guy was going to back down. Problem is, both guys now will probably miss a game after getting kicked out, and whether it was a shove or an elbow or it's going to be considered a punch, I think both guys will get suspended for one game. That's not good, but I will tell you, getting that win last night, hey, they've beaten the Celtics on the road. Now they've beaten Toronto on the road. Those are really good wins. Miami Heat are finding different ways and winning all these tight ball games right now. I mean, it's different guys every night finding ways. Without that one-star player, they're winning all these close games, playing really well right now.
Hey, Joe, it is a team effort after all, so good to see them,
Team effort. That's right. That's right.
All right, so we just saw a little clip there of Jon Gruden's press conference being introduced by the Raiders as their new head coach. They said, this is a big bleeping deal, Joe. A big deal indeed, because he's going to get $100 million over 10 years. What do you think? Is this a good move for the Raiders? Is he worth this kind of money? We're talking big bucks here.
You know what, Lauren? I got to tell you, this is one of the greatest marketing jobs I've ever seen for a guy that's been out of coaching for 9 years. His last 6 years, he had a losing record in Tampa Bay. And because he's on Monday Night Football and ESPN with that big personality, and he's got his draft quarterback class stuff it's really popular, where he sits down with all the top quarterbacks and talks to them. I mean, he's made himself really important in this thing, and he got paid $100 million, mostly backloaded, so most of that money will be paid in Nevada where there's no state taxes. One of the greatest marketing jobs for a guy that, to be honest, probably not worth it, because I would ask you that. Now, if Jon Gruden's worth $100 million, what's Bill Belichick and some of these other coaches that have been doing it a long time, what are they worth? Crazy money right now, but God bless them, man. That's fantastic. He got him to do it. A lot of
Joe,
money.
What I really think it all comes down to, and like you said, he's so popular with his quarterback class and everything that he does on TV and all that. It's all about branding. Bill Belichick doesn't really brand himself, as this, lovable guy. So you kind of like Jon Gruden just by looking at him. So, all right, congrats to him.
Yeah,
Take it all the way to the bank.
John's got it done. It's the greatest marketing job. He had to write a book on how he did it. He'll have everybody doing that. $100 million late in life. That's the name of the book. Take care.
Joe Rose, thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.